What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with another weekly reading. The first time I see is the first time I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If y'all want to drop a follow, I would gratefully appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, everybody, the first time I see is the first time I read, and the first time I saw was Taurus. So let's go ahead and get it poppin'. Shout out Team Taurus. Shout out to Ali. Thank you guys so much for tuning on in. I do want to say, as always, everybody, if you are interested in getting yourselves a personal reading with me, head over to CancerMoonsTarot.com. Link is in the description box down below. I also want to touch base with you guys too in reference to my website. If you guys want to purchase a 15-minute personal reading with me, I have a special sale. You can use code POPPIN24. That's going to be POPPIN 24 for 25% off all September long on the 15-minute personal reading tier. Enjoy it, guys. I would love to connect with you, so feel free to connect with me if you're interested. Nonetheless, guys, hello, how's it going? What's going on, Lila, Lucy, Kayani, Jennifer, God's anointed daughter, Cheryl? What's going on, Teeny, Alicia, Zafira? What's poppin', Lucy Lou, William? Hello. William said, hey, I hope your week's been going well. It's been pretty well so far. Thank you so much for asking. Hey, Joanne, what's going on, Alicia? How's everybody doing here today, man? I hope you guys are doing super well. Without further ado, though, let's go ahead and get it poppin'. We're going to start out here with Team Taurus, as Taurians are up, and we shall see what we got going on, okay? What insight and information, please, is going to be showing up here for the zodiac sign here of Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming on in throughout the rest of the week. What do we got showing up here, please, for our zodiac sign of Team Taurus? Moving on in throughout the week here of the 17th through the 23rd. Team Bull Gang, let's go ahead and get our last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got in store here for you, baby. Let's go ahead here and take a look. Overall energy for Taurus is going to be a Page of Cups in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with a water sign like a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Taking a look here at the current energy, we got here the Hierophant. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we have here the Star, and looking at the outcome for Taurians is going to be a Five of Wands here in the reverse position. So Team Taurus, let's jump on into it and see what's showing up here for you this week. Now Taurus, we begin here first and foremost with that Page of Cups in reverse, and then we're going to pair that here to the Hierophant card in the upright position as well. This is your card. You are the Hierophant, right? That represents the zodiac sign of Taurus, and pairing that here to a Page of Cups in reverse is pretty interesting because I feel like you've been very dedicated this week, or might be very dedicated this week, to not going out of your way for certain people. Maybe it's a specific person, maybe it's a group of people, but what I'm hearing for Taurians is like, I am just not going out of my way this week. You are being very reserved with your emotions towards a specific or specific individuals in general. Looking at what you're dealing with here, the Star card. You know, Star card can mean many things. It could be the card of alignment, the card of wish fulfillment and dreams, but it also could be the card of your own personal fulfillment, your own energetic fulfillment as well. You know, the Star card could be representing like refilling your well, refilling and resupplying your own energy. I feel like you're not going out of your way for people because it's time for me to stop being so drained, being so incredibly giving, and I need to start giving back to me. I need to resupply my own well, right? So you're at a point here where I think that you want to get your own energy back, especially if you feel like you've been expanding your energy consistently on other people. Looking at the outcome here, Five of Wands reversed, I'm also hearing Taurus just does not need the stress moving on into this week. So Taurus, if you've been doing a little bit too much for individuals in your life or a specific person in your life, you are pulling back here this week. If there's anybody that I need to be committed to, it's going to be me over here, Hierophant, needing to be committed to myself. Point blank, period. This is not the time right now to go out of my way. Page of Cups reversed. This is the time for me right now to be in a place where I'm reducing my stress, Five of Wands reversed, and I'm committing here to what I need going forward. I need to recharge. So Taurus, definitely kind of the vibe I'm feeling here for your week. Of course, take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thank you for tuning in here anyhow. Have a wonderful week, okay? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, baby. So we did start out here, guys, with our earth signs first. For today's lineup, we're going to do earth, water, fire, and air. Jumping on into our water, let's go ahead and check out the lovely and amazing Pisces gang and see what we got going on here for the fish, okay? By the way, hey Marlene, how are you? Appreciate you tuning in, my love. Hope you're doing great. Let's take a look here though, guys. Red Sky, hello. Diamond Wolf, hello. Appreciate everybody tuning in. What do we got going on here for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Moving on in throughout the 17th through the 23rd here this week. Team Fish. One more shuffle incoming for you. And we'll see what we got going on here, baby. Pisces. Taking a look here at the overall energy for you, we got here the Wheel of Fortune. You could be connecting here possibly with a fixed zodiac like an Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, or potentially a Leo. Taking a look here at the current energy, Pisces, we have here the King of Cups in reverse, what you're dealing with here, y'all. We have here the Empress in reverse, and looking at the outcome for your week is going to be the Ace of Cups showing up in the reverse position as well. Interesting here, Team Pisces. The Wheel of Fortune coming into play for you, a card that represents the ending of a cycle. You know, I do feel like you're coming to some sort of ending here, Team Pisces, with someone or something in your life. But of course, when there are endings, there are always brand new beginnings right around the corner. However, current energy here, King of Cups in reverse as well. King of Cups in reverse could represent the card of disappointment on an emotional level. It could represent as well just being emotionally detached, not really making yourself available. Looking at what you're dealing with here, Empress in reverse, and of course that outcome too, Ace of Cups reversed, the card of unrequited love. I feel like a lot of you are coming to the conclusion that something isn't growing, a relationship of some sort in your life isn't growing, and you've reached your limit of trying to nurture it. I don't feel like I have anything left to put in this relationship. So with that being said, I'm not focusing on growth. I think I'm going to nip it in the bud and keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. I think that that's kind of where you're at right now, Pisces. And it doesn't have to be a strictly romantic relationship. This could be a friendship. This could be a relationship to a particular family member. This could be a work relationship or situation going on. But I think that you've kind of hit your limit of trying to invest, you know, your tender love and care when there hasn't been growth and return. And more than likely, the kind of situation you're dealing with is a lack of equal give and take. You might feel like you've been over investing in somebody and maybe they're not investing much in you. But I think you hit that limit point, Pisces, where it's like, I don't really want this to continue to grow. I just realized that I'm not emotionally invested as I once was, and I want to move on. I want to move forward, you know? So that could be happening in any kind of relationship, once again, whether it's platonic, romantic, take it how it resonates. But Pisces, you're looking over here to the stars saying, hey, what else is out there for me this week? So definitely something here to keep in mind, Team Fish. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for stopping on by here, okay? All right, everybody. We've done our water, we've done our earth. Let's get back into our fire, baby, and see what we got going on here for the lovely and amazing Leo gang. What's popping here for Team Lion, okay? What messages and insights going to be showing up here for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next week or so, what do we got going on here for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout the 17th through the 23rd. Let's go ahead over here, Leo, and check it out. Leos, we're starting out here with the overall energy being the 10 of Cups in reverse. Taking a look here into the current energy, Hierophant in reverse. What you're dealing with, guys, 7 of Swords. Taking a look here at the outcome for you, the Chariot. Leo, this kind of looks like a week here where somebody may be a little sneaky snack, okay? You could be dealing with anybody here. Could be somebody close to you or somebody even distant from you. It doesn't matter necessarily the relationship status to the person here. However, though, 7 of Swords is usually the card here of lying, cheating, stealing, backstabbing kind of energy. This is somebody here who's not having your best interest at heart, and I feel like someone here is getting exposed for not having their best interest at heart in resonance to you. You know, looking at that overall energy, once again, 10 of Cups reversed, the card of dissatisfaction. And of course, Hierophant reversed, the card here of not committing here to somebody who's not looking to be working in your favor, or somebody who's not, you know, interested in, you know, being genuine and being kind and being loving to you, right? If somebody here has any sort of negativity toward you or any sort of backstabbing energy toward you, you don't want to be committing to that. So I feel like someone here is getting exposed for deception or any kind of deceptive behavior this week. And as soon as you find that out, Leo, Chariot card says, hey, I'm getting on out of here. I'm not going to stick around and be around somebody here who's deceptive. I'm going to go ahead and align my energy with people who are going to serve my best interests. So anybody here is game. Somebody I feel is being exposed. It could be a family member, friend, lover, coworker. Maybe your boss is being exposed for being a bit shady. Who knows? We're looking at a little bit of an intense week here with this particular situation, but this is what's being highlighted. If there's anybody here who is not within your interests or your higher good, I do feel like the universe is finding a way to expose that to you. And once you catch wind of that, once you find out, Leos, you are not making any sort of space for this person. You are moving right along. So I do think that if you've been getting a little bit of a weird vibe with somebody, chances are that may progress forward. You may end up getting results or confirmation that somebody here has been deceptive or engaging in any kind of deceptive behavior toward you. And granted, having that confirmation might suck. It also feels good to know who you should be around and who you shouldn't. So you're going to get that confirmation here, and it's going to allow you to move forward with that clarity of, I'm in better hands now around better people. It's good to know that there was a snake in the garden and I threw that snake right over the fence, point blank period. So take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, Leo, but let's keep it popping, pushing and moving forward, babe. Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in. So we have done the fire, the earth, and the water. Up next will be our air signs, and we're going to be checking on in here with the Libras momentarily. Real quick, I do want to say, hey, what's going on, Ann? How are you? Miss you, homie. Great read. Happy to resonate with you. Thank you for tuning in. Healing Hearts, hello. You said, hey, glad to catch you today. Hope the moon magic tonight is treating you all well. Likewise to you. Heather Ann, what's up? Ant-Man, my Pisces son is leaving the country for love. He's your age. Listening to your Pisces reading now. May the universe be with his golden heart. I'm listening on backup to Pisces. Oh, there you go. Well, you know what? Your son's putting himself out there. Best of luck to him. Wishing him nothing but, great things going forward. And at the end of the day, I think it's always good to go out there, take a chance and see what happens. So really, really cool to hear and cool to see. All right, guys, though. Lila, hello. Nonetheless, though, getting back into it. Libra, you guys are up. Let's see what we got going on. What insight and information, please, is going to be showing up here for our zodiac sign of Team Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus coming on in to the next week or so. What's going to be in store here for Libra? Moving throughout the 17th through the 23rd. Libra, your season is almost here. Let's see what we got here for you. Beginning here with the overall energy. The Emperor, hello. I feel like you're in a very powerful energy this week. You guys are having your eyes on the prize. You are keeping yourselves composed. You are making sure you're staying on point. There could be something really important showing up here for you this week. I'm hearing like a trial period or a test, something of that nature. You could be, working really hard for a position in work, and this week might be significant or important. So you're locked in, you're focused. There could be something showing up in your life where you need to take control of it, or a situation showing up that you need to take control of. And you're making sure that you're just being as on point as possible to shift a situation in the right direction. Looking at the current energy, star in reverse here, what you're dealing with, guys, we have here the sun in reverse. Looking at the outcome, Libra, we have here the moon card in the reverse position as well. So let's get into it and see what we got going on. Excuse me, guys. Team Libra, taking a look here at this energy. Couple things to note, all major arcanas coming out for you. We got here the Aries card, we have here Aquarius energy, we have here Leo energy, and Pisces energy coming into play here for you guys as well. Now, Emperor showing up here paired to the star in reverse for you, Team Libra. That's a pretty interesting pair, because the star reversed here represents doubt, a lack of faith per se, but the Emperor card represents, I got this, I'm going to keep my head in the game. So I feel like this week you're kind of fighting your own self in terms of power struggles. There is a part of you that's trying to remain confident to get something done, and then there's a part of you that's not feeling so confident. So you're fluctuating between these two energies pretty consistently this week. I think that it's making you unhappy. It's like, I want to be confident within myself, right? But unfortunately, I'm dealing with a lack of faith. Star in reverse. And with the outcome here being the moon reverse, it's like I'm trying to avoid that emotion and avoid that feeling. However, though, it seems pretty hard to avoid it. And here's the thing, guys. We can't escape the way we feel, but we can train ourselves to recognize what feelings and what energy we want to resonate and what we don't want to resonate with. I'm not telling you guys that it's a great thing to ignore your feeling, but if you know that you got this, you got this. Right? The Emperor card showing up here for you. The card of being in boss mode, right? It is the card that alludes to some big dick energy, right, Libra? Okay? Libras have big dicks, okay? You guys know this, all right? So at the end of the day, having this big dick energy, you can do anything you want to do. But you're contradicting yourself here, slipping into that lower vibrational side saying, I can't do this. I don't have the power to do this. I don't have faith. What you need to do is, instead of ignoring that feeling, lean into it a little bit and ask yourself why. Okay, I have a trial period coming up at work. You know, I'm about to get a raise, but my boss wants to see me perform really well. Why am I doubting myself? Let those thoughts come up. 9 times out of 10, when you pay attention and become aware of what's coming up, you'll realize that half of it to almost 90% of it's bullshit. So let's say, for example, why don't I deserve this position? Because I'm not enough. Why am I not enough? I don't know. You know? Okay, why don't I deserve this position? Because I suck at my job. Well, if I sucked at my job, would I be getting this offer? You know, things happen like that sometimes, where when you really break down why you feel the way you feel negatively, right? You start to realize that it sounds kind of blah and not so true. You know, I've had that happen many times in my life too, where like I would tell myself, well, I can't do this because, you know, I suck. Well, why do I suck? It would be a brain fart. I don't know. You know, sometimes we're so conditioned to be down on ourselves that we almost do it without any reasoning at all. And then when we start to reason with ourselves, we realize, wait a minute, we're feeding into low vibrational bullshit that has nothing to do with my capability of succeeding. Okay? So Libras, this week, you basically are fighting with that darker side of yourself, or that negative side of yourself that's trying to drag you down, that actually has no legitimate reasoning to be putting you in that negative place in the first place. So it's time to step up this week and say, you know what, I'm going to be that boss, Emperor card. And instead of allowing these negative thoughts or feelings to get me down, I'm going to go ahead and pay attention to what I'm actually feeling and recognize, wait a minute, the reasonings here aren't that valid. I'm actually good at what I'm doing, and I can succeed, and I can move forward. So really give this a go this week. Lean into those negative feelings. Ask yourself why. Question them. 9 times out of 10, you come to the conclusion that they're bullshit. And then you can start resonating with the higher vibrational frequencies and make success happen. Okay? Really interesting read. It might have been a little confusing to understand. If that's the case, I apologize. There was a lot of layers to this one, but Libra, have a wonderful week here nonetheless. Tap on into that boss mode energy. You know, like I said, Libras here have big dicks. Okay? Tap into that big dick energy, and enjoy yourselves and get whatever kind of success you guys are looking for here this week. Don't let the negative thoughts or the negative side of yourself stand in the way. Okay? You know, I think, you know, when you take the time to be aware and try to reason with that negative side, you start realizing, hey, you know, all these negative things I'm thinking, there's actually no good reasoning with it at all, okay? So something to keep in mind. Team Libra, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for tuning on in. So, guys, we have touched base here with our lovely first batch of signs. We're going to hop into our second batch here shortly. Real quick, do want to say, JD, hello. Missed you, girl. I hope you've been doing great. Appreciate you tuning in, JD. Real quick, let me scroll back up in the chat. Hello, though, JD. Appreciate you so much. Heather Ann said, Ann, I hope everything's going well with you and your soul fam. It's a quiet cricket night in the river smooth. I love that for you. Absolutely cool. I'm doing great. Soul fam definitely seems to be doing great. So thank you. Heather Ann, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate that. Natalie, thank you for the 10, dude. I appreciate you so much, Natalie. Thank you for your love and your support. Genuinely means a lot. Thank you. Boom, boom, boom. All right, guys. Quick little break as always before we jump back into it. Heather Ann said, I've gone from trauma psychotherapist to plant mom, and I make witch bells, LOL. Sometimes the tide changes. I'm good at both. Hell yeah, dude. You got to roll with the punches, man. When times changes, or when tides change in general, you got to go with the flow, baby. Okay? Anyhow, though, guys. Jocelyn, hello. How are you? Appreciate you tuning on in. Marlene said, dang, I need me a Libra. I didn't know they have big ones. There you go, Marlene. Well, now you know, okay? The information is relayed. What's up, Amy Tomlinson? Hi, I love you, Aunt. Love you, too. Thank you for tuning in. Where am I from? I am from New York in the United States. Born and raised. All right, though, guys. A couple more seconds, and then we will hop back on into it. How are y'all doing tonight, though, man? Hope you guys are doing great. Of course, Jocelyn, I will. Speaking of the kitty was a bad boy today, deciding I'm going to go jump in the sink and disrupt as many dishes as I can. So, you know, my cat is in the stage of his youth where he wants to have fun by doing things that I don't find so fun, you know? But he was having a blast. He's been good. He's always good. I love him to death, you know? Partial eclipse tonight. Yeah, definitely interesting stuff going on. So super excited for that. I'm kind of like curious to see if I'm going to get any sleep tonight because the vibes and the energy is just so fucking high. I'm like filled with energy. So we'll see how that goes tonight, guys. Heather Ann said, I'll have my son make a YouTube channel to talk to mom overseas. That'd be super cool, man. That would. Your son should make a channel nonetheless. Let him do, you know, whatever he's interested in, put it out there, dude. You never know. There's a niche for everything. You know, I say it all the time. You know, if there's people who like, you know, crocheting, okay? And I know there's a couple people who crochet who watch me. Guess what? There's a huge community of people who crochet, okay? So with that being said, some people, they don't even read tarot. They just review tarot decks, okay? They're reviewing every card. They do flip throughs and shit like that. There's a niche for literally everything, you know? So something to keep in mind. Amy said, can we have a kitty cam? I would love to have a kitty cam if he wouldn't come in here and cause destruction, okay? I have done my best to try to like cat proof this office, but there's just too much for him to get into, and I'm just like, you know what? Can't do it. So but every now and then I do show him up on stream, so hopefully, I'm sorry to hear that, Zafira. Hopefully everything kind of calms down for you. For sure. Hey, what's going on, Carmen? How are you? Thank you for stopping by today. I have not done Gemini today, but it will be coming up shortly, okay? Oh, shit, JD. There you go. That sounds cool. That sounds awesome, dude. All right, guys. We're going to jump back into it, though. We're going to get on into the Earth. We've already done Taurus. So let's have a look here at the birthday peeps and see what's popping in for Team Virgo, okay? What insight and information, please, is going to be showing up here for the zodiac sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. Moving on in throughout the 17th here through the 23rd. What's going to be going on, everybody, for the zodiac sign here of Team Virgo? Moving on in through the 17th to the 23rd. Team Virgo, one more shuffle is a coming. And we'll see what we got going on here for you, baby. Virgo, overall energy for you is going to be the Hermit in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with a fellow Virgo for a few of you, so you're showing up here in your reading. Taking a look at the current energy. King of Cups in reverse. What you're dealing with here, guys, we got a Fool in reverse. Looking at the outcome, Virgo, is going to be the Two of Pentacles in the upright position as well. So Team Virgo, let's take a look at this, guys, and see what is up here for your week ahead. You do start out here with that Hermit in reverse, and then you're pairing that here to a King of Cups in reverse as well. So it kind of seems to me like you're getting back into more of a emotionally detached place. I feel like this is the energy of just like, I don't have motivation to go through with something or go forward with something. It could be someone, maybe some of you are feeling demotivated to progress in a relationship due to somebody else's behavior. Maybe some of you are feeling demotivated to move forward in your work or in your job. Whatever the case may be, though, it's like I just don't have the motivation to go forward right now. I'm kind of on the fence looking at the outcome. Two of Pentacles, I'm on the fence on whether or not, like, I still want this, you know? If it's a job, it's like I'm debating, do I quit or do I stay? Do I put in the effort? Do I quiet quit? You know, if I'm dealing with a person, is it worth it? Is it worth the investment? So there's just a lot of unsure, you know, you're very unsure here moving forward in the future of what you want, and sometimes that happens. And I think that the best way to go about it is you either have to fully go for it and give it your all, and at the end, if you still don't feel like this is for you, then it's not for you. You know, I'm that type of person where it's like I'm going to give everything 100% of what I've got, but if it's just not for me, it's not for me. And I think that that's a great way to go about it. You know, sometimes we got to remember motivation. Yeah, sure, it's something that feels great when we have it, but we're not always going to be motivated for things that we want, okay? The thing about motivation is that we'll do it because we feel like doing it. However, though, we can still want something and not feel like doing what we need to do to get it. 100%. For example, we can want tons and tons of money, but not want to work to get that money. You know, at the end of the day, if we all could be handed millions, some of us over here would be like, fuck yeah, why the hell would I have a job if it's just coming in, right? So at the end of the day, achieving the goal is one thing. Having the goal is a completely other thing. We can want to have a goal, but not really fully feel motivated to achieve it. That's where discipline comes into play. Fuck motivation. Because motivation's a feeling. We're not always going to want to do the things we need to do to get to where we want to go. However, though, when we're disciplined, we do it anyway. Even if we don't feel like it, we do it anyway because we know where that goal is. And when we get to that goal, we're going to be so damn happy we worked for it. So my best advice for Virgos this week is give something your all and fuck motivation. Even if you don't feel like doing it, do it anyway. Because if you want the end goal, you got to be able to get there. And motivation isn't going to be something that gets you there. It's going to be the discipline. Showing up even when you don't want to. Okay? because it'll get you to where you want to go. So something to keep in mind here, Team Virgo. All right, I love you guys. Take that, of course, if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't, but let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Appreciate you guys tuning on in. So we have touched base here, guys, with our lovely Virgo. Let's hop on back into our water and take a look here at the lovely and amazing Cancer gang. What do we got going on here, Cancer baby? What messages and insight, please, is going to be showing up here for the zodiac sign of Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Moving on in throughout the week here of the 17th through the 23rd. Cancer. You guys have an interesting energy. Let's go ahead here and check it out. Cancer. Taking a look here, guys, at the overall energy for you. Ace of Swords in reverse. Looking at the current energy, Cancerian, we have here the Sun, what you're dealing with, guys. We have here the Queen of Swords in reverse. Looking at the outcome for Cancer, we have here the Two of Wands in the upright position. Okay, Cancer, you begin here with an Ace of Swords in reverse, and you pair it here to a Sun card in the upright position as well. Ace of Swords reverse could be a card that represents a lack of clarity. It could be a card that represents a lack of communication or a lack of like seeing something to its truest potential. I feel like right now you're in a very happy, positive, happy-go-lucky energy this week. But looking at what you're dealing with here, Queen of Swords reversed, I think there's something that you are not acknowledging that you need to. It's like I'm happier or more happier off not acknowledging the bad stuff and just staying in this good energy. However, though, there's something you need to confront. So Cancer, I think this week is one of those weeks where it's like, you got to look at the elephant in the room. You know, you have a lot of good things in front of you, but there is something specific that if you don't pay attention to it, it can shift this positive vibe. Okay? So there's good things happening and going on. I love that for you. But if we don't pay attention to the other stuff happening, Queen of Swords reversed, then these positive vibes can shift into something completely different. There's something you need to nip in the bud this week. I don't know what it is. It could be a relationship with somebody. Maybe you've been super happy-go-lucky and positive because you've been, you know, away from your partner and you've been doing your thing. But then what's on the other side of that? It's like, well, there's my partner and I'm not happy with the relationship. Okay, then maybe we need to nip the relationship in the bud so we can stay in this happy place. You know, maybe this week it's like, I'm just in a good place, I'm having a great time, but I know that there's a big payment coming up, and if I don't pay it, you know, there are going to be repercussions. You know, I'm not going to be so happy after that, you know, when I start having these bills coming after me or these companies coming after me, right? So there's something that you need to address that I feel like you haven't acknowledged. And if you allow yourself this week to take care of that and to handle business, you're going to stay in this positive vibe. But if you ignore something for too long, it can shift your situation into something that you're not going to be happy with. Okay? So this is very general. It is not specific in any way of the sort. Okay? You guys have tons of different situations happening. So it's not going to be one of those very direct readings. But if it makes sense about something in your life, don't ignore what needs your attention now. Okay, pay very close attention to that message for the week. Don't ignore what needs your attention now, because if you do that, it can shift this happy-go-lucky energy into some place you don't want to be in because you weren't taking care of business. Okay, Cancer? So try to be on point in that retrospect of nipping things in the bud that need your attention now. Okay, love you, Cancer. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have done, everybody, the lovely water. We've done the earth. Let's get back into our fire. Jumping into the fire, baby. We're going to go ahead and have a look here at the Ram fam and see what's going on here for the Aries gang. What insight and information, please, is going to be showing up here for our zodiac sign of the Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Moving throughout the week here of the 17th through the 23rd. Team Ram fam, last shuffle incoming, baby, and we shall see what we got going on here for ya. Aries, overall energy for you is going to be a 9 of Cups in reverse. Taking a look here at the current energy for ya, we have here a 4 of Pentacles. Excuse me, what it is you're dealing with. We got here an Ace of Cups, and looking at the outcome for you is going to be a Knight of Cups in the upright position as well. Team Ram fam, 9 of Cups in reverse here paired to the 4 of Pentacles. I feel like right now you're holding on to something that hasn't been the most fulfilling for you. That's not even it. You have something in front of you right now, Aries, that you would love to be a part of, but I feel like you're holding yourself back Four of Pentacles says, I keep holding on to something that's holding me back from being able to enjoy something new. This sounds like an example of, I keep holding on to my ex, even though I got this amazing guy right in front of me who's fantastic. He's amazing, okay? The new guy, his name is Marcus. He's a great, amazing man. But fucking Daniel, my ex over here, I just keep holding on to Daniel, even though I'm not happy nor fulfilled, but I'm still so involved with Daniel. But Marcus is so amazing. Go to fucking Marcus, Aries, okay? Fuck Daniel. No offense to any Daniels watching. At the end of the day, what you feel super connected to right here, right now is what's important. Fuck the longevity of your relationship with Daniel. Screw the past. If the past no longer aligns with the present, it's time to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, okay? You're in one of those situations where it's like, I'm tied to something because I'm used to it, but being used to something doesn't mean you're happy with it. And I can't express that enough. You know, I've been used to so many things in my life and comfortable with so many things in my life, but it didn't mean that I was happy in those comfortable settings and environments. And keep in mind, the only way to grow is by being uncomfortable. So we got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, because discomfort's the number one way to grow. All right. So I feel like you're dealing with that thing where it's like something wonderful showing up right in front of you, but you're picking your comfort zone versus branching out into something new, because new is scary. Forget the scary energy. Dive into the new, especially if it's more exciting, if it's more wonderful, if it's more beautiful, if it's more, you know, amazing, right, than what you've prior or previously had. Looking at the outcome here, I think you're going for it, which makes me happy, but I still got to push you a little bit, because looking at the outcome here, Knight of Cups, I think you're realizing, why the hell have I been holding on to Daniel over here when fucking Marcus is right here? Okay? Go after Marcus right now. Right now. Go after Marcus, okay? Keep in mind, if you're not chasing a person, Marcus could be something new, like a new job. Who knows? Okay, but go after the new right now, guys. You know, just because the past over here is comfortable doesn't make it your happy place. Just makes it your comfort place. It's what you're used to. Venture outside of the zone this week, guys. I think it's going to be incredibly rewarding. All right, Aries, I love you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you guys for tuning on in. So we have done our lovely Ram fam. We've also done the water and the earth. So we're going to get back on in, we're going to get back on into our air, and we're going to check out Team Gemini. So let's go ahead over here and get it popping, okay? What insight and information, please, is going to be showing up for our zodiac signs of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, coming on in throughout the week here of the 17th through the 23rd. What's showing up here, everybody, for the zodiac sign of Gemini throughout the 17th through the 23rd? Gemini, let's go ahead and get it popping, okay? Overall energy for you, 5 of Wands in reverse. Taking a look at the current energy, we got here the 10 of Cups in reverse. What you're dealing with, guys, Knight of Cups, or sorry, King of Cups in the upright. Looking at the outcome gems, you got an 8 of Cups in reverse as well. Gemini, interesting cards coming out to play. I do want to mention you got a 5 of Wands reverse, which is good. This represents being stress-free, removing yourself from toxic environments. Some of you, unfortunately, the toxic environment this week could be family or people you're very close to, so you might be physically detaching and emotionally detaching here from family or people you're relatively close to this week. King of Cups here says, I'd rather be happy in my own energy than being around people that are supposed to love me, but it feels like there's no love coming through when I'm around them. That's an interesting statement, isn't it, right? You have people in your life that are supposed to love you, but it's like, where the fuck is the love? That's a toughie, bro. I've been there. I've had people in my life that are like literally supposed to love me, but I just can't fucking feel the love sometimes. And as frustrating as it is, you can tell me you love me so much, but if I'm not feeling it, dude, then sometimes I'd rather just be in my own energy and love myself, you know, instead of being around this kind of vibe. Some of you, this might be your romantic partner. It might be your family member. It might be your friends. But Gems, this week, there's something about just self-love and being in your own vibe that brings a lot of fucking peace rather than drama. You know, it's definitely very stress reducing, sitting in your own energy this week and kind of taking a step back from certain types of people. You know, these are people you have a close relationship to, but it feels like there's a lot of conflicting energy. There's a lot of conflict. There's a lot of fighting. There's a lot of drama. There's a lot of meh. You just don't feel like you're vibing very well with your people. And I get that 100%. You know, when I'm not feeling like I'm vibing well with my peeps, I'd rather be in my own energy than be around them. Also, there's a lot of Mars tension showing up, and it's definitely going to get intense moving more into the next month or two. So with that being said, Mars is a very fiery, intense planet that can create conflict, and it can be very hard to resonate with people. So if you find yourself purposely just wanting to be antisocial this week, just not resonating with people, finding it very hard to be in peaceful vibes with people, and it's more so conflicting, you know, don't be afraid to sit in your own energy this week, have fun with yourself, love yourself, and then return back at a later date, Gemini, okay? So if you need that space, take that space, guys. Don't put yourself through stress. All right? All right, Gems, I love you. Take it, of course, if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. But thank you for tuning on in. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have done, everybody, our lovely second batch of signs. We're going to get into our last and our final batch here momentarily, okay? Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope you guys are doing great, man. JD said, no more intense. Yeah, dude. At the end of the day, man, it's going to be interesting for Geminis, Virgos, and Cancers moving into this next month and a half. So it'll be a very interesting time. But especially for Cancers with Mars, that's going to be a fun time. So I'm excited. I'm going to have to tone myself down a lot in the next month and a half because I might be a little bit out of pocket, guys. So I'm going to have to pull back a little bit, not get too fiery, even though my chart's very fire dominant, and just be more leaned into my water with a good balance, you know? Anyhow, guys, I do want to mention for all the peeps in the chat right now, if you guys are enjoying today's video, hit that like button, guys. I'd appreciate it so much. If you're new, consider subscribing. I'd be happy to have you. I would love to welcome you here into the Soul family, all right? All right, though, guys, last batch is coming up. We're going to get back into Earth, and we're going to check out Team Capricorn. So, Cappies, let's go ahead over here and get it popping. What insight and information is going to be coming up here for the zodiac sign of Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Moving throughout the week here of the 17th through the 23rd. What do we got showing up here for Capricorns? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout the 17th to the 23rd. Capricorn. We're going to get this last shuffle, guys, and we'll see what's going on. Overall energy for Cappy is going to be the Three of Wands in the upright position. Taking a look at the current energy, Page of Wands, what you're dealing with here, Ace of Cups, looking at the outcome, Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn. I heard your chariot has arrived. Interesting. Cappy, some of you I feel are finding the person you've been waiting for this week. Just want to throw that out there. You got a Three of Wands, the energy of waiting, Page of Wands, the energy of interest, and then Ace of Cups. Here comes the love. Looking at the outcome, Knight of Pentacles after a long time. Capricorn, you might meet someone you've been waiting for a very long time this week. Your chariot awaits. Or your chariot has arrived, however that goes. I think it's awaits, but either way, neither here nor there, Capricorn. I feel like somebody can be coming into play for you that you've been waiting for, and it doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It could be a friend. Like, I've been waiting for, you know, a really great, genuine friend, and here this amazing person shows up. I've been waiting for an amazing fucking job opportunity, and here this job opportunity shows up. I've been waiting for this amazing lover, and here comes this lover, okay? Marcus is here. Right? So at the end of the day, Capricorn, I feel like good energy is showing up for you this weekend. Something you've been waiting for is coming into play for you. And it could be a multitude of things. Maybe you've been waiting for an apology. You've been waiting for somebody to step up to the plate. You've been waiting for money to come in. You've been waiting for love to come in. Just whatever you've been in this energy of desire, right? I've been wanting this to show up on my doorstep. I feel like you've manifested it, and it's finally here, dude. And there's not much more I can add to it. All right. I wish that there was more details showing up here in the storyline, but that is what I'm picking up on here for Capricorn. Something you've been waiting for is here, and you've been very patient with that Knight of Pentacles. You have been on point, doing what you can to know that this is coming, to know that it's on its way, and your manifestation is coming through here. Ace of Cups, something that you're gonna love, someone that you're gonna love, etc. And you are super excited and ecstatic that it's finally here. So Cappies, do with that what you will. Really, really cool though. Love this message for you. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, Capricorn, but have a lovely, lovely week. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, guys. Very, very cool, man. I like it. So all of the earth signs are finished up here for today's weekly read. Let's get back into our water, and let's go ahead and check out here Team Scorpio and see what we got going on, okay? What insight and information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout the week here of the 17th through the 23rd. What do we got in store here for our zodiac signs of Scorpio? Moving throughout the remainder of this week. Team Scorpio, one more shuffle's coming up, and then we'll see what we got going on, man. Hopefully all is well. Team Scorpio, overall energy, 2 of Cups in reverse. What your current energy is. We have here the Queen of Cups in reverse, what you're dealing with. Another reversal, 2 of Swords in reverse. And lastly, Scorpio, for the outcome, the 5 of Swords in the upright position. Scorps, what is going on? I do feel like this week, 2 of Cups reversed here, Queen of Cups reversed here, feeling very emotionally detached this week and very confrontational. Okay, Scorpio? Very emotionally detached, very confrontational. I don't give a shit if I hurt your feelings. Fuck you. Okay? That is kind of the energy that I'm feeling showing up from Scorpio. So you might not want to fuck with a Scorpio this week because they are just not having it, okay? I feel like there is no ands, ifs, or buts about it. You are in a place where you are not afraid to be confrontational. For anybody who is not in my resonance, for anybody who wants to come out here and fuck with me, they're gonna get it, okay? So with that being said, Scorps, that being said, collective, don't mess with the Scorpio this week. They will sting you extra fucking hard. So I feel like you guys are just in a space right now where it's hard to be in a positive, loving place of resonance. And it's not hard to do that with the people you are in a loving space with, but I feel like there's either a particular person, group of people, whatever. There's somebody you're giving the cold shoulder to right now. There's somebody you're on the outs with, and you are not going to be very easily forgiving. You're not going to let anybody walk all over you or push you over. You are standing your ground here this week. So maybe you've been having issues with a partner, or you've been having issues with your ex, and then they're coming back up over here trying to smooth things over. It's like, fuck no, dude. You know, I will literally be as confrontational as I need to be. I'm not afraid here to back down. So you have a very fiery energy this week. And the thing about Scorpios, though, is that granted they're a water sign, when a Scorpio's pissed, you don't want to be there, okay? When a Scorpio gets confrontational, the intensity is there. So I feel like, once again, collective, don't fuck with a Scorpio this week. However, though, Scorpio, this is not meaning that you're going to be a menace to society this week. This is not meaning you're going to be a menace to everyone you know and love. This just means that for whatever specific person you're dealing with here that you're kind of on the outs with, you are not going to be afraid to say your piece and say what needs to be said. You are not going to be walked over. You're not going to be manipulated. You're going to make sure the story is straight. You're going to make sure you say what you need to say. And in a way, it's like, I don't really care if I hurt your feelings. I'm going to be honest and truthful. And it's needed, okay? That's the vibe showing up here. It's needed. Like, I need to say what needs to be said. So for any of my Scorpio peeps watching, you are not going to be backing down, and you're not going to be manipulated or played with. And I think that the reason that keeps getting prefaced, manipulated, or played with is because you were probably dealing with somebody who was doing that to you, right? They were manipulating you, guilt tripping you. They made you feel bad. Now it's like, I'm not letting you walk all over me. I'm standing my ground, period. I'm not taking it, like Marlene said, I'm not taking bullshit anymore. Absolutely. So you're not getting walked over like you might have prior, okay? So that's the vibe here for Scorpios. I might steer clear of the Scorps this week, okay? I don't know if I done fucked up or not with any of them, so let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Goddamn, okay? All right, baby. Scorpio, you know I love you. Be well, all right? Much love and appreciation to you. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, all right, guys? All right, baby. So give me a second here. I'm messing up all my buttons, everybody. But we did the water. We did the earth. Up next is going to be the fire, and we'll be checking in with Sagittarius here momentarily, okay? So give me a sec, guys, and we'll jump on into it. Let's go ahead and take a look, man. Team Saggy, what do we got going on here for you this week, everybody? Hopefully some wonderful things. What insight and information is going to be showing up here for the zodiac sign of Saggy? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Moving on in to the next throughout the week here of the 17th through the 23rd. What do we got going on here for Sagittarius? Moving throughout this week. Sagittarius, let's see what's going on here, babes. Hopefully some really fantastic stuff. taking a look here at the overall energy for you, we got here a 9 of Cups in reverse, what you're dealing with, guys. We have here a Lover's card, your current energy, the Lovers, what you're dealing with, guys. 10 of Swords, looking at the outcome, Sagittarius, is going to be the Death card in the upright position. So let's go ahead over here and begin and take a look here, guys, and see what's going on. You begin here with that 9 of Cups in reverse, and then you're pairing that here to the Lover's card in the upright. So I think right now you are in a bit of a weird energy. For some Sagittarians, I'm seeing a situation where you no longer love your current partner, but you're falling for someone else. All right. Some of you might be in that predicament where it's like, I don't love the person I'm with anymore, but I love someone else, or I'm connected or attracted to someone else. If you are, you're probably walking away from your current partner and you're changing things up and connecting with someone new. So for some Sagittarians in the love spectrum, you might be walking away from somebody because you found somebody new. There's nothing wrong with that. If you're connected to somebody new, totally fine. And if you're taking the steps to walk away and detach and be single, you're doing the right thing. So that can be the case here for some of you this week. But looking at this on more of a general scale, I think that you found something new you're really connected with, but you have to take that next step, right? When we close one door, a new door opens, but for that new door to open, we have to close the original door. So things are changing this week. Some of you can be changing up your environment. Maybe it's time to leave behind an old apartment and move into a new one. Maybe it's time to leave behind an old lover and move toward a new one, or a job, or, you know, friendships or anything of that nature, or maybe a dream or a passion you're pursuing that could be getting switched up and changed up here coming into the week. But there's some sort of new inspiration showing up here for you. You're definitely connected to something brand new, and you're connected to this on a level that you haven't been connected to someone or something before. This feels very intense. It feels very powerful for you, okay? So Sagittarius, this week you're walking towards something new whilst needing to walk away from the old. So it's out with the old and in with the new. Once again, very general statement kind of read, not a lot of specifics, but I'm wishing you the best of luck. It's not a bad thing to walk towards the new and to close out the old cycle and to close out the old door, because at the end of the day, there's always something out there for you. And if you're excited to embrace this new situation, person, etc., be excited and embrace it. Don't hold yourself back. Okay? All right, Saggy, I love you. We're going to keep it popping, pushing, moving forward. Thank you for tuning on in. So we have finished up, guys, all of the fire, the water, and we've done the earth. We're going to move on into our last but are not least zodiac sign, and we're going to see what's popping here for the lovely and amazing Aquarius gang. Let's see what's up here, baby. What insight and information, please, is going to be showing up here for the zodiac sign of Aqua, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming on in throughout the week here of the 17th through the 23rd. What do we got going on here for the zodiac sign of Aquarius? Moving on in through the week of the 17th through the 23rd. By the way, for the 114 of you beautiful souls in here, thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button if you're enjoying so far, and I appreciate you so much tuning in. All right, Aquarius, let's see what's up with you guys. Taking a look here at the overall energy for you, what do we got? We got here the 6 of Cups. You might be dealing here with a water sign like a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Showing up in your current energy, Page of Swords in the upright. What you're dealing with here, High Priestess in reverse, and looking at the outcome for you, Aquarius, is going to be the 4 of Pentacles in the upright position as well. So Team Aqua, let's go ahead and get it popping and see what's up here for you guys this week. You start out here first and foremost with that 6 of Cups showing up here to the Page of Swords. I think right now you're definitely in a space this week where you're reminiscing a little bit, but I think you're hesitant to move forward, because when it comes to the past, it's almost like you're reminiscing about the past, wanting to go back there. You're a little hesitant to go back there. I'm also hearing with the High Priestess reversed, you have skeletons in your closet, and then the outcome here is being the 4 of Pentacles, which represents you're holding on to something. You know what? I feel like you're hesitant to admit you're holding on to something of the past. There's not necessarily anything wrong with that, guys. Listen, dude, I can't tell you how many times I've held on to people of my past and had an incredible difficult time letting them go. I can't tell you how many times I've had a hard time letting go of a certain chapter of my life that was amazing and fantastic, and then, you know, that chapter's over and it sucks and I wish I could go back there, but I couldn't. I think that you're having a hard time admitting that you missed something. And guys, I want you to know there's nothing wrong with missing anything or anyone. The truth is that we might not be able to go back to that very moment, but we definitely can cherish that moment for what it was. we can always reflect back on those memories and appreciate the fact that we got to experience those situations in the first place. There's nothing wrong with missing a person or missing a situation or missing a chapter of your life. But one thing to note is that if you're missing those types of things, what is it exactly you miss? 9 times out of 10, when we miss a person, we don't miss the person. We miss the way that we felt. 9 times out of 10, when we miss the chapter, it's not necessarily the whole entire chapter we miss. It's the feeling we miss of how we felt in that chapter, right? So what we're looking to recreate is the feeling, not the exact imagery, not the exact situation. So what I would say is for any Aquarians that want to recreate or even create a better feeling, this is the time right now to think outside the box. You know, there's nothing wrong with missing how you felt in the past, but what can you do to feel better now, right? If I miss the feeling I had of being with somebody, then let's go out there, be open, connect with new people, and see where I can find that feeling, if not better. If I miss the feeling of security and happiness, and maybe I don't feel like I have that in my life anymore when it comes towards finances or whatever, what can I do now to create the feelings of security and financial happiness, right? So we got to think about, we can't go back to the past. We can't recreate the way it exactly was, but what can we do better now this time to not only recreate that feeling, but to create an even better feeling than before? That's the kind of direction to look into. And when you start to focus on what you can create now, that's going to get the ball rolling to create something even better. So Aquarian, there's nothing wrong with reflecting and cherishing moments and cherishing things for the way they used to be, but what you want is that feeling back. So what can we do right now to create an even better feeling? Start thinking about that. Start making those moves now, because then you're going to be looking at a whole brighter future. Okay, Aqua? That would be my best advisory for you. Of course, take it if it resonates, right? If it's not your story, dude, no worries. But Aqua, I want to appreciate you for tuning in here nonetheless. Much love and appreciation to you. Thank you guys very, very much, and have, of course, a very lovely week. There's nothing wrong with holding on over here, but it's not that we need to go back all the way to the past. If we want that feeling again, if we're holding on to that feeling again, how can we make it better in the now? Ask yourself that question, come up with that game plan, go out there and figure it out, okay? I love you, Aquarius. Let's keep it popping and pushing and moving forward, baby. So with that all being said, everybody, guys, thank you all so very much for coming out here to today's weekly reading. I love and appreciate you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed. Of course, if you did, drop that like button, guys. Click the like. It means a lot. It helps out so much here on the channel. Of course, if anybody here is new, consider subscribing. I'd be more than happy to have you. So thank you very much in advance for anybody who does subscribe. A couple things to note before we go ahead and get out of here, y'all. I do want to bring up the 25% sale again. If you want a 15-minute personal reading with me for 25% off, use code POPPIN24. That's going to be POPPIN24 at checkout on CancerMoonsTarot.com. Get yourself that discount. Enjoy a personal reading with me. I would love to connect with you if you wish to connect with me. A couple of things to note. I'm posting those September readings this week, so you can expect those coming up, everybody. Those are going to start getting posted on YouTube. Other than that, I don't know if I have any other updates. If I do, of course, I will let you guys know. But either way, I love and appreciate you guys. Marlene, thank you for keeping up with the timestamps, dude. You crush it every time. You really help me out a heck of a lot more than you know. So thank you, Marlene, of course, as always. But with that being said, guys, super interesting energy out here tonight. Be safe. Enjoy this eclipse energy. Be well, all my friends. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys so much. And until next time, I will catch you guys in the next video. Guys, take care and have yourselves a good one. Later, y'all, and peace. Been fighting